Hello and welcome back once again, my fellow boomers. Today we're taking on Dr. Terra on the Volcano Island. These are the statues that you guys probably most want to see, the red ones at least. I probably will go ahead and boost a lot of these statues a little bit later on, but if I do, I will be sure to tell you. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and get started on Dr. Terra. We won't even scout him out because usually the first level is rather easy, although the Volcano is much more difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop all my guys. Let's see, should I drop them off where this little vault is or over to the left so that then they can go all the way around? I think to the left actually sounds the best. So let's go do that. Now that we've done that, I'm able to concentrate over here. I'm going to go 2 artillery shells onto that cannon. And I'll probably even use a barrage, which I've just recently been upgrading, so it should cause a lot of damage. Oh, these guys have actually started moving to the right, which is interesting. Okay, I'll also go ahead and plop down a artillery. Oh, gonna need another one. I'm also gonna get rid of that boom mine because I don't want to lose any warriors. And this is pretty much a done deal at the moment. What I'll do is just heal these guys up, which was not necessary at all. But the first Dr. Terra is always very, very easy. I'm pretty sure pretty much anyone that's unlocked it can always just get through the first one. So not really too much to show in terms of a walkthrough when it comes to this. In the meantime, I do have 42 warriors. And we get a prototype module, which is very nice. I do have 42 warriors at level 13. I probably should have, which I did forget to do, just get the masterpiece statue actually. The resource masterpiece boosted. So because I want to be upgrading my headquarters today up to level 41. We'll definitely get there because I've got the gems just to speed things up if I need to. So let's go ahead and get a scout on Terra Stage 2. Alright, so there is a shock launcher. We're going to have to watch out for that. Probably going to attack from the right hand side. We also are going to have to get rid of that boom cannon. Alright, so right hand side it is. There's just a cannon, which if you go up the guts you need to worry about, but other than that, pretty easy stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and barrage over here so we do get those mines. And what do you know? That cannon is completely obliterated. So now what we're going to do, drop all my guys over to the right hand side. Hopefully they stick to the right hand side, which they should. They're probably going to go, let's see, for this flamethrower on the left. So we're probably going to par them a little bit better. Yes, oh, actually no, they get a nice split, but I'll go ahead and flare them on over here. And then over here, get rid of that shock launcher and, oh, flare all my guys up onto the headquarters because I definitely don't want to be losing any guys. Did we lose anyone? No, we didn't. Another fairly simple Dr. Terra. Soon enough, I'll be able to barrage the headquarters, but I don't want to be doing that because, of course, a lot of you guys that will be watching are not as advanced as I am, at least in the game. So if you do want to get quickly through the game, then I'd highly recommend getting your warriors leveled up because that makes the biggest difference, I've got to say. Alright, so Terra Stage 3 it is now. Very open, no trees about. So we do have a rocket launcher that is within range of the headquarters. Let's check out this sniper tower. This sniper tower as well. There is a masterpiece building health at 74%. We're going to have to watch out for that, as well as a defensive building damage. Alright. So I think we're going to go straight up the guts. I'm going to have to watch out for this bunch of supplies over here because that is within range of the shock launcher, but that's all good. I'm pretty confident about this. We might lose 1 or 2 warriors from these sniper towers attacking us, but I think we'll be good. So what we're going to do is just place a barrage right up around here. That hopefully will get rid of... No, it didn't get rid of that boom mine, but it's alright. Let's go... 1 artillery shot right in the middle between those 3 buildings. Very nice. I think I'll go shoot another barrage because gunboat energy really isn't a problem. We've got more than enough of it. Alright, I'm happy with the way things are at the moment. So I'm going to go drop all these guys so they come up onto this bunch of suppliers. And hopefully they stick to the middle of the map. Remains to be seen if they will, but they'll probably split off over here. And indeed they do, which is good because they'll probably turn left. Here we go. Shock launcher is within range. Interesting stuff. Alright, now I'll just heal my guys up to oblivion and beyond. Nothing will be able to actually get within range of us, which is pretty good. And we managed to keep everyone alive. Almost lost the warrior, but thankfully those heals definitely did their job. So we even get a nice intel piece. Lots of gold, lots of other resources, which is always going to be very useful. And let's go take on... What are we up to now? Terror Stage 4. Yeah, I was going to say, if it's Terror Stage 5, we went through this very quickly. Alright, so... got a lot of shock launchers, to say the least. So we're going to have to shock both of these up north. So now we've got the headquarters that double the health as well. I think we're going to go straight up the guts. I don't think we're really going to be focusing on too much. I might be able to pick off a couple of these things on the right hand side. Don't think that's too bad of an idea. Although I'm pretty sure one artillery, I can't remember how much an artillery shots actually does damage. Let's go check this out. It's very important to do your maths in this game. So let's go check out 2,449. That's not going to be enough to shoot down what I want over here on the right hand side. This building, the bunker. No. Alright. So it's always important to look for these buildings that are doubled up like that. I'm sure there's something up over here, but of course that's another bunker which we don't have enough health for. Alright. Alright, let's go give this a shot then. Straight up the guts, I say. We're going to have to smoke our way there. Alright. Also going to... you know what? I'll use an artillery shell. Or two. And how are we going to do this? We are going to go... Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flare these guys onto this rocket launcher, which should put them in good measure. Alright, now they are well and truly far away from all the shock launchers, or at least far away enough that they won't target us. Now let's go get ready to shock everything in sight. Now, and now again. Alright, so 3 shocks should do the trick. We're going to be causing a lot of damage, although those shocks are going to come into play any second now. Pretty much paralyzing my whole army, but thankfully we do manage just to get there in the end. One of our landing craft has got 0 troops left, which is no good. Going to take a little while to go get all of that working, but we'll be back with that Terror Stage level 5 in a couple of seconds. Alright, welcome back, and a lot of things have changed. Hopefully you guys have noticed. We have upgraded our headquarters to 17, as well as our armory to 17 as well, which means that I've maximally upgraded my warriors yet again, which at Armory 17 you get 2 warrior upgrades. So they are going to be super strong now with a damage of what, 485 or so a second. So that is going to be pretty crazy. I'm very excited to test them out. Supercell must be cheering at the diamonds I spent rather lunatically, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's what I try to do for you guys to bring better content. But let's go ahead and attack. We barely have any resources left with all the upgrades I've been doing. It costs so much for the actual resources. It's so much easier just to speed things up using diamonds instead of buying resources. But I guess Supercell need to make their money somehow. Alright, so this is Terror Stage 5. I failed this before with my level 13 warriors. They're at level 15 now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to barrage... on, if you guys can check, on the bottom right of that mine that I just clicked on. That should get rid of almost every mine. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So what we're going to do is I'm going to artillery shell right in the middle there. That should get rid of both. Beautiful. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke down over here on the left-hand side. If I bring my warriors up over here on the right, or if I flare too close to the right, or I drop them off to the right, they'll drop off too far to the right and it won't end up good. So this is why I'm flaring and deploying a little bit further to the left. And now we go all the way over here, flare them onto the flamethrower, and then smoke the flamethrower as well, and just get them on their way. I probably should have smoked a little bit better there, but it's all good. And then onto the headquarters. All right, now get 2 shocks ready, 1 each for the shock launchers, and 3, 2, 1, go. All right, now that should work a treat. Hopefully it does. Let's see how we're gonna do. We haven't really lost all too many warriors just yet, and the shocks are just coming online now. So here is where the hard yards come in to play. Are we gonna be able to do it? Yes, we will. Very nice. So that is the difference between 2 levels of warriors. We didn't even get through halfway, did we? I'm not sure if I'll actually include that in the recording. I probably won't, because you guys want to see me win. But I didn't even get halfway through the headquarters before. This time we managed to clear it out with not too many losses. Did fairly well, I can't complain. So I'll see you guys on level 6. And on to Terra level 6. And of course, we are not going to be able to get past this. It is getting mighty difficult. All I really need is more warriors, but 42 just doesn't cut it anymore. So what we're going to do is, of course, go and attack, but we're going to come over from the left-hand side and up top, and that way we're going to attack, because there's just too much stuff around over here. Another way that you could potentially attack is through, like, attacking onto this shock launcher and then forward onto the headquarters, but I think my way that I'm going to use right now is a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is firstly get a barrage and just plop it right on top of that cannon. That should go to town on everything around here, all these mines. Fairly good. Could have done a little bit better maybe getting that mine over there, but right next to the headquarters. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to send in all my warriors right in over here. And as soon as they're just about to attack those supplies, just aim to the left with the flare. That cannon's going to be able to pick, I think, 2 of our guys off, unfortunately. Then flare right up top as soon as some start moving up. And they're all bunched up now, and that's exactly what we want. Get another flare and put it up onto that mortar. Shot, smoke. Oh, that wasn't too good. And then flare them all the way onto the headquarters with smokes, of course, and then they should be good. Now we do have, or at least I have, available 2 shocks for me. So what I'm going to do is aim to the left-hand side. That was a little bit slow on that though. They do have a shock launcher down here below as well, but no matter what I try to do, there's just no way that I'm going to be able to fix or finish this, to say the least. Everything's happening. Too many sound effects with all those guns and cannons attacking us. So unfortunately, that is going to be it in an episode in which where I almost spent 9,000 or so gems just to go ahead and try to complete 1 more level. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for another episode very shortly.